So, as I sit down to record an intro to this podcast, I'm just going to take a deep breath to feel into what wants to be spoken here. I have many intentions for this podcast. The primary intention is to be a touchstone and a guide, and to provide nourishing information and practical tools, as well as uplifting and beautiful music to accompany you on your journey. At this time in which the earth and humanity are going through such great and powerful transformation, there is so much information that comes downloading to me and through me. So many different kinds of resources that are coming from my higher self to assist my human self as I walk this path on earth. Going through this experience of separation consciousness, waking up as unity consciousness. And the experience of fear-based reality beginning to untangle itself and remember itself as love. All of us on this earth are going through this journey, emerging from the darkness into the light. And as we walk this journey, so many gems are showered upon us from the grace of our higher selves and the parts of ourselves that exist beyond this physical plane that want to assist us through this time. So many rich, magical gems that are showered upon us as human beings from the grace of our higher selves and the parts of us that exist beyond this earth plane that want to help us through these times. And so in this podcast, I'm really bringing stuff hot off the presses, the stuff that is coming to me to help me cope, to help me multidimensionally begin to embody and ground my spirit into this world of form. And as I do this, all of the supportive and loving songs and the supportive and loving information that comes into my vessel is what I bring into this podcast. And so it is my hope that this podcast can deeply nourish you on your journey. And if you feel called to, I absolutely encourage you to get in touch with me. I do soul mentorship programs, gene key readings. I love to be a touchstone and a guide for people on this journey, and a spiritual midwife to help you move through the more challenging emotions with love and create soul song prescriptions for you specifically as a being, the songs and the words that can truly nourish you and be companions for you on your journey. And so that's a bit about what this podcast is about. And I also, I love to interview friends, colleagues, cultural creatives, anyone who is following their passion, calling of their authentic hearts to contribute to the upliftment of humanity and the earth. I would welcome you to get in touch with me if you would like to be on my podcast. And so, trying to think if I have covered everything. Yes, my website is sarahhopeadams.com. So if you'd like to have an informational call with me to discuss being on the podcast or to discuss your healing journey and how I might be of assistance, I would love for you to schedule an appointment. And sending out many, many blessings and fortitude and the qualities of perseverance, patience, compassion, self-love, divine allowance, divine acceptance, gratitude. For these will all assist us greatly on our path as we move through times when our world as we know it is it's on the verge of being dismantled so that we can create something that is in alignment with love and with life. And so we're going to see many things. We're going to see many things being deconstructed. And we may see much chaos in that deconstruction. But if we can know that we are, in fact, pregnant with a beautiful world, and that the structures that will replace the structures that we have in this fear-based, separation consciousness-based reality are being created right now behind the scenes. And so these beautiful structures and systems and organizations are going to be right there to replace and reconfigure what falls away. And so it is a powerful and exciting time to be on planet Earth in a human body. And there is a lot of dismantling of our consciousness as well, right? Not just the structures outside of us in our world, but our consciousness is being restructured, and there is a lot of surrender in that process. There is a need to surrender and trust in a higher power. There's a need to trust that we are being carried by a higher intelligence, which is governing our healing journey. And so I hope to be able to be a comfort and to accompany you during times of great change, that you may keep your eyes on what is being birthed, the beauty of what all of this change is enabling is something beyond which we can comprehend. And so to keep trusting and keep knowing that something very beautiful is coming, this great reunion and celebration of all of the core soul groups to begin to birth a body of unity consciousness, of synergy, co-creation, and collaboration that we've heretofore not experienced in this third dimensional reality. So indeed, it is a time of celebration. And sometimes you may feel like, I just can't do this. I just want to go home. I want to go back to my home world. If you are a starseed who hails from other dimensions where it is much less dense and where unity prevails, it can be very hard to be on this planet. And yet the best is yet to come. We are terraforming this earth. We are bringing our love and our light here. And that's what I anticipate, is that I felt it, I think we've all felt little sparks where we meet members of our core soul family and it ignites something in our hearts. And we know, oh, wow, you're a member of my family, right? I mean, all humanity is one family, but we do have our core soul groups, the ones that we came to actually work with and live with and co-create with. And when they start showing up, it's just the most beautiful joy. And we're going to see that. We're going to move to land-based communities and join with our core soul groups in intentional co-creation to magnify joy, to heal the earth, and to collaborate with all living things and each other, to be like prototypal cells in this body of unity consciousness, living in our communities. And so none of this is random. There are places where we belong. There are people who we belong with. And as this clarity begins to come and we begin to receive the instruction sets from the divine blueprint of the earth, it will tell us where we go, what we do, who we combine our creations with, to magnify the highest probability for joy for every sentient life form on earth. And so to participate intentionally in this great symphony that is organizing itself to sing the most glorious song of unity. This is what's coming. And so in the dark times, when it just feels so challenging, remember what is coming. And so I think I will end with this, and I'm gonna paste my Planet of Light song right here as the end to this first episode, this introduction to Awakening with Sarah. So I hope you will join me on this podcast journey. Sending much love and many blessings to all. You can find this song and a lot of other songs on Bandcamp. My website is, I'll put it in the show notes, but it's sarahdams1.bandcamp.com. And I do encourage, if you enjoy the music, please purchase it. It is my desire to merge my passions with financial abundance. So anytime anyone purchases a track, it is such an uplifting and beautiful thing. And of course, only do that if it brings your heart great joy and if it feels in right alignment. And also share the music, share the website for anyone else who may be uplifted by my music. Okay, I'll see you on the next podcast. Bye-bye. Okay, this is the song Planet of Light. That was channeled forth on December 1st, 1996. But I'm going to play it now, many years later. And I hope you enjoy it. As our voices join together, bring this night of celebration. Let our hearts join together, light the hymn star of creation. We can again become a planet of light, uniting our souls as one. We are the end of the night. We can again become a planet of love, and the light will come to shine in earth as it shines up above. Lack and limitation are not our birthright. We are the sons and daughters of the unlimited light, dancing in a sun of blissful surrender, unlimited love and nourishment, remember. And the light shines in form, dancing unobstructed, free. And the light dances into you, and it dances into me. We must resurrect in victory from this long night of bondage. We must resurr't in victory and shine the true light that we are. Shine the true light that we are, my shining star. Come home into the light that you are. Shine on the earth, in the cosmos, in the inner light. Shine on, illuminating, ending this long, long night. Shine into you and shine into me and shine until everyone is dancing and free. I can see the candles lighting in hearts across the land. I can feel our souls igniting as hand touches hand, and the whole world is lifted up in a shining web of light, and we are all there to behold the beautiful sight. No more separation, unity prevails in all of creation. No more separation, unity prevails in all